topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
I am so excited to be back.
What's good? What's good?
What's
good?
up, AD?
How you doing? I'm all right.
I am doing good. Happy Monday to everyone out there. How's everybody doing? I am excited to be here with all the love and the light.
That's right.
And sending peace and blessings to Priest. Of course, clearly he's still not here. And we're sending peace and love to his family and comfort and strength at this time. And sending peace and love to you guys because we're all going through stuff. We're all going through loss and trauma. So we just want to spread the love. Ain't that right, AD?
That's
spread
right.
the love?
That's right. Spread the love.
Spread the love. Oh, how was your weekend, AD?
Good. Yo, I got some things done. You know, like I said, I've been doing a lot of cleaning lately. I don't know what it is with the stars or something, but I've just been in like a manic clean mode with the Clorox and the sponges and the soaps and just wanting to keep everything crisp. You know what I'm saying? And
wait, I think Kai and Ty Phoenix said something about that after the full moon. Like it was gonna be like a spring cleaning, a lot of spring cleaning going on. So you getting some of that done? Yeah,
normally I would only do that when I was really high. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't really been smoking. I just was in the mood.
Okay.
You just start cleaning one part of the house, and you're like, well, I might as well just clean this. Well, I might as well just vacuum this whole area. You know what I mean? It just trickled down effect. But yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
Doing a lot of the sage and all that too, so that's cool.
Cleaning out those good energies.
Yeah.
Bad energies, bringing all that good stuff in, right?
Absolutely. It feels good.
That's good. Well, my weekend was pretty interesting. Shout out to Compton Black Exchange. Face. They shout out to T. They always give Face an opportunity to promote, and shout out to all the Black enterprisers and entrepreneurs that were out on Saturday. It's interesting because I got some stomach wear over my stomach. This company named Zara was there, and they put it's beads that go over your stomach. I always see women wearing beads over their stomach. I knew it was symbolic, but I didn't even know like that. How deep it was. So I went over there and I checked out the vendor spot, and I was like, let me get some beads over my, on my stomach. Yeah. And you don't never take them off. Like it's women that you don't never take them off. It's women that have been pregnant that still have them on. They stretch and they come back. And if they break, that means it's just their time and their energy to just let go. So anyway, fast forward, I have purple and gold, and that stands for like royalty, and the gold is like for abundance and kind of like balance. And then I have one with multiple colors, and that's like fresh start, new beginnings, rejuvenation. Okay. And they stay on you, and they conserve whatever energy, and they're just bringing good energy in. And the lady said you don't never take them off, and then when it breaks, and you can put how many as you want on there. I just have 2, just for starters. But when they break, that means it's just their time to let go of you, and they done whatever they need to do. But it's like also a cleansing thing, and you're supposed to cleanse them with like plateau and sage and all that. So when she was doing it, I was like, I feel like I'm getting initiated into something. But literally ever since I have these beads on my stomach, I feel like good. I feel rejuvenated. Like I feel ready. And also it's Leo season too, so Yeah. But yeah.
You got 2 stomach beads.
Can I show?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Why not?
Okay. So I have 2. Let's see. 2. So this is the purple gold one. Can you see?
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in for you. Okay.
Okay. So this is the purple and gold one. And then this is the multicolored one.
Hey.
So I just have 2 beads. But it's usually women that have like 6, 10. I'm pretty sure it's some women watching us now that knows about it, that they just have a lot on them, and it does different things for women. And I'm excited to be a part of it, and excited for all this new energy, new beginnings, and, just really being present. Because I remember once upon in my life, I never was present. So I'm really present. But yeah, shout out to Zara for I have her business card. I just wanted to shout her out for initiating me and just being a great entrepreneur and having good skills. And also, they had children doing chess there. They had a whole chess tournament with children. I thought that was also interesting.
Oh, chess, the game chess.
Yes.
Okay.
It was children out there, adolescents at that. They wasn't no more than 12, but they were playing against each other and they were giving out little trophies. And I thought it was interesting because I really believe that I wish more families would teach their children chess because it's so important, because it's the strategy of life. It's so many things you can do and exercise if you knew the game of chess. So just to see, minorities and colors learning the game of chess and actually knowing how to play is very unique and very strengthening. And I thought it was something good to be a part of my organization to teach your children chess. And I don't know if you guys know, it's also a sport. It's 12-year-olds that's millionaires overseas because they play the game of chess. One of the guys, shout out to Paul Morphin, he's a chess academy in Compton. He teach children chess. But he was showing me that is children that could go to tournaments and win like $35,000 just off the strategy of their mind and learning how to play chess. So shout out to all the, yes, 35,000, 12 years old.
That's not bad.
Just one game. One game. If you good at one game.
Yeah.
So just imagine like that. But I didn't even know for a long time that chess was a sports game that you can make a living off of it. So I would love to teach my community the game of chess, especially children, especially the new generation. Yeah. So that was, my weekend.
That is cool because, the more you play that game, you're exercising parts of your brain. Like there's like several muscles in your brain. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you're doing certain moves and you're getting the strategy going, like you're exercising parts of your brain that normally wouldn't be exercised.
Exactly. And you're also strategizing your life. Like, okay, when things happen or when adversity strikes, you're not going to panic mode, but you're going to, what do I do next? What move do I do next? You know what I mean? You would know what to do because you've been playing this game for so long. Yeah.
I like setting things up because you're able to create options for your opponent. Right. So it's like, well, okay, if I put my queen here, you're welcome to kill my knight or you're welcome to kill that pawn. The choice is yours. Either way, I'm going to be good. Right. Do you know what I mean? So you're setting up two options to where you win on both situations. So I feel like in real life, you can create options for, your strategies and for working with other people and working with, future prospects to where like you give them options. Uh-huh. And in both options, you would win. Do you know what I mean? Right. It's real important to like be in control of the board in that way. And
wait, say it again. That's the key word, to be in control and be in control of your emotions as well. Because we don't have control. We have control over ourselves, but we don't have control over other people. But we do have control over our reality. So I think that's kind of like the game of chess, is controlling our emotions and controlling our reality and the pieces that we have on our game. Yeah. I need to learn how to play chess. I know the pieces and the first step, but I need to go full fledged. But I know the queen is the it. Like, she's the it.
She is.
As usual.
But as you guys know, even if you lose your queen, the game ain't over.
Right. And I just found that out Saturday.
And you might get a new queen.
Really?
Well, I mean, you can get her back technically.
So clearly you know how to play chess.
Yeah, well, my mom was a champion.
What?
Yeah.
See, people.
She was in Colombia, you know what I mean? She had a lot of time out there. She was a chess champion.
Really?
So at a young age, she was teaching me chess, showing me how to do the setup and everything.
Oh my God, AD,
it was fun.
You're going to have to show me something.
Yeah, I'll show you some moves.
Wow, that's so exciting to know your mother was a champion at that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a really good game.
It was cool. And then when I started playing it also in junior high school, and I was able to beat some of the kids there too. I wasn't the best though. Okay. But I was still pretty good. You know what I mean? Right. I'm just using the setups and the right moves here and there. But still, at the end of the day, you got to watch every move you make. You know what I mean? If you lose the wrong piece, it could set you up. Ooh-wee. Depends on who you're playing with. Yeah, man.
Ooh-wee. It can really hurt you like life.
Yeah. It's great though. It's fun. Move. I like to play. Yeah. That's cool. You ever play? Well, another thing to do is play on the apps or on the computers.
They have an
I
app?
started. Oh, there's a bunch of chess apps you could play. Like there's computer games you could play that you're playing against the computer, and you can set it up so where it's like either really hard or simple, depending on how much, you know what I mean. So, it's tough against the computer on really hard mode because it already knows every single strategy. So it's like that can be tough. But people have done it before.
I need to put that on like my list, like learn how to play chess because it's really important and it's a good game to learn.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, dang, your mother.
Yeah, no, my mom got skills with
I
that.
want to meet your mom.
Yeah,
like,
you'd like her.
She's a champion.
Yeah,
What?
she still got a pretty thick Spanish accent, but yeah, in Colombia, she was a good champion out there.
That's
She was really good. But she taught me everything when I was younger, so it was cool.
Right. Shout out to moms.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. It's a lot of people in the chat room. I wonder if we got some
Chat
chess
room.
players in the chat room.
I'm sure we do.
Oh, wow. So
I don't know what her rank was. I just knew she was really good.
yeah.
Let's see. Game of Life.
Game of Life, no chess champion.
Hey. So yeah, look, Voltage Controller says, "Mom taught me chess as well. Big up all the divine mamas out there." Yeah.
Wow, shout out to Voltage. Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
So what's tonight's guest?
Oh, I know. I probably got him waiting in the Zoom chat right now. So tonight we're gonna be talking about the Dogons.
Ooh.
And I didn't even know about Dogons until we did this podcast. And we're gonna get them set up right now in the Zoom chat. Everybody stand by.
Okay, well, I'm gonna learn something today because I have no clue.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm always learning on this show.
Man. So we're gonna learn
Always.
today.
Yeah. Let me change this background for them. What do we got in the background? We're doing the ocean. There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
That way they see the same thing that everyone knows. Okay.
Good.
So if you guys are watching for the Dogon chat, I just accidentally hit the laugh button. That was not supposed to happen. Go ahead and join the Zoom, y'all. For watching. The Dogon people, I mean. Diaspora Dragon. Ryan, if you're hearing me out there, go ahead and join that Zoom chat. Okay, so yeah, so they're gonna join any minute now, and that'll be cool. But yeah, Chandler says Laird Scranton. Yeah, we had him on. He talked about it. It's really interesting. I like hearing about the ancient civilizations. It was cool hearing Tahuti speak about the Egyptian civilizations.
Okay.
He's very well versed about that. Priest loves talking about the Sumerians. So I learned from Priest about the Sumerian civilization and everything. And then last Wednesday we had, well, my mind is not with me today. Second. Yeah, we had a guest talking about Atlantis.
Okay.
And that was cool. And talking about the giants. Naphtali. Her name was Naphtali. And it was good. It was a good show last time. So I was on my own last Wednesday, just holding the show down. It was cool.
I'm so proud of you, AD.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it a couple times before, but
you're a real soldier.
Man, just got to keep it going.
I mean, that's so good.
Yeah.
And they love you too, AD. They showing you so much love.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. We got a cool little group of regulars that come in here all the time. So it's cool. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to Coach Kandaka and Voltage Controller holding it down with the moderation.
Right, shout out.
Thank you, Voltage. Did my best. Pickleburger, why'd you say rest in peace, Jordan Peterson? I think you mean Jordan Maxwell. Let me double check that.
Who is that?
I think he accidentally put wait a minute. Yeah, I think he meant Jordan Maxwell. Yeah, I'm just double checking that Jordan Peterson is okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he meant. He said Jordan Peterson. So yeah, so it was cool weekend. But yeah, chess is fun. Love chess. Priest talks about how Jizza plays chess.
Oh, really?
So that's cool.
See? That's something very important. We need to like have some chess people on and talk about it.
Yeah.
I also heard in the medical field that I was watching a documentary where children, they were having children, the children that had cancer, they were having chess people come out and teach the children chess. That way they wasn't thinking about their illness. They were strategizing their mind on more positivity, and it was a way that they were healing themselves.
Yeah.
So it's also like I want to say maybe a dopamine to heal your body. That way you're turning your negative into something positive and strategizing your mind instead of dwelling on the effects of what's going on internally.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. But yeah.
There's a lot of healing strategies you can use. Like, have you ever heard of oxytocin? So oxytocin is like the love drug. And like you get it if you're embracing somebody for more than 20 minutes, your body will create oxytocin. And it makes your body feel like you're in love, but it's actually a chemical that's like healing your DNA.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
see?
why, yeah, some relationships, it's good to be in these relationships where you're like embracing somebody, because you're not only getting dopamine, but you're getting like several chemicals, like a little bit of serotonin, but you're also getting oxytocin. It's called the love chemical.
The love chemical.
And your body creates it, but your body, you can get addicted to that too. Do you know what I mean? It's interesting. And then, you know, people wonder why is this girl so crazy on me? Or same with the girls, like, why is this guy, you know, we hooked up and now he's really trying to, a lot of times it's very much the addiction of the dopamine release, or, you know, people will say, oh, you made me have feel some type of feeling, or people talk about, I have feelings for you. And yeah, those feelings are dopamine, oxytocin. It's a biochemical process. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. And then of course some people will get that too through heroin and things like that, but that's the wrong direction.
So my question to you, have you ever experienced this?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, how was it?
It feels good. Like when you're new to it, it's like, you know, that's when you're like in high school and you have that puppy love. Okay. You don't know what it is. As I got older, I got more scientific and started realizing, oh, this is all chemical. We're all a bunch of sacks of chemicals that are just biochemically reacting to things in life. You know what I mean? Everything is based on dopamine and serotonin and all of these chemicals. And it's interesting, but it doesn't really demystify too much your experience in the world, because, you know, some stuff you're going to feel is real, but knowing what it is too helps.
Right.
You know, as you get older.
20 minutes. Wow.
But yeah, females are more in tune to all this type of stuff because, you know, women have a lot more of a complex biology, obviously, because you guys make people.
Right.
You guys are people makers. So there's a lot more stuff going on in there. But that also gives you guys the gift of intuition, which, you know, when people say someone's psychic, that's basically just strong intuition.
Yeah, strong intuition.
And females have that not only just because you guys are more sensitive, but because you guys have long hair. And people who have long hair, like the warriors with long hair, were able, those are like antennas.
Yeah.
You guys were able to sense when there's a predator.
Or a danger.
Do you know what I mean? So that's also giving you the ability to be a transistor of energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So women naturally have that intuition stronger than men do. Whereas us men are just, you know, we got all this testosterone. We're just like,
that's I need to let go
what's up?
of.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's interesting looking at all the biology and how the science of energy works.
Yeah, it's all energy. It all breaks it down. Just got to break it. How kind of like how we were talking about earlier, astrology. And shout out to Ty Phoenix. I'm waiting for my reading.
Hey.
My full reading. So I'm waiting for that, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes because I'm excited. It's like a kid. It's like a kid being in the candy store. Like, can't wait.
Oh man,
I can't not wait to just know and to be prepared for what's coming. You know what I mean? So that's also good. But like kind of like y'all, you said, just breaking it down and knowing everything that's going on, and it helps you better knowing who you are.
Yeah, that's the big thing, I think. Self-realization. You know what I mean?
So important.
Yeah. Okay, we're still waiting for our guests. I'm gonna shoot them an email real quick so they didn't forget. But yeah, shout out to the Podcraft.
Yeah, shout out to the Podcraft.
What else is going on out there? Nyasha Champs asking where is KP. He is still with family.
Still with family. So continue to send y'all prayers up and y'all love. Rashu not in the chat, huh?
I haven't seen Rasul yet in the chat.
Okay.
Here is that flyer.
Oh yeah, let's talk about G.R.O.W.N. Shout out. So yes. So G.R.O.W.N, we're having another 4-week in-session program. Shout out to Planet Health in Compton. We're going to be doing another 4-week in-person program at Planet Health in Compton starting August 15th, Mondays and Tuesdays from 4 to 5:30. Come out. We're going to be teaching in 4 different areas: personal development, wealth, finance, and business. I think it's so important for not only for people to know ownership of self, but ownership of capitalism. I believe that financial literacy is very, very important. I believe if I would have been taught financial literacy growing up, I'd be so more further much ahead. And learning how to budget money, save money, using my credit instead of my cash, and other important things. So shout out to Planet Health for giving us an opportunity to face enjoy our legacy. And also shout out to Core for Learning, Sade Stinger. We're right now at Century Charter School in Inglewood teaching the children the importance of financial literacy and ownership on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10:10. Yeah, ownership is important, very important, because I believe if you don't know yourself, but first of all, ownership of self before you go out in the world, before people put their ideas and opinions and ideologies on you, how you gonna know how to, when you get money or get wealth, how to manage that if you don't even know how to manage yourself? So I teach the personal development part, and my business partner and my colleague and friend, Ashley Arthridge, she teach the wealth, finance, and business. And shout out to G.R.O.W.N Legacy. That's her nonprofit, Just As You Are. And it's important. We just want to pour into our community, our hearts and souls, and just give the knowledge. Each one teach one, and no one be left behind. That's the motto.
So they should go to, where should they go for more information?
For more information, they can go on our website. They can actually, if they want to register, they can actually scan that barcode. The application will come up and all the information. But all the information, they can go to my website. They can go to our Instagrams.
There's justasyouarelegacy.org.
Yes.
Got you.
And facesaves.org as well.
Okay, and that link is in the description for everybody at home.
And hit the super chat, by the way.
Yeah, if you guys have questions.
If you have questions, please hit the super chat.
Very nice.
Yeah, but that's what we're gonna be doing. It's so important. I believe it's so important to just pour back in the community, especially the community where I'm from. I'm from South Central, and I just believe if I had the tools and knowledge growing up, and the confidence that I had growing up, I think I would be so much further ahead. But since I didn't, I had trial and error, which is good too, because I could share my experience and with everyone. But it's so important about ownership and capitalism, especially in today's time.
Yeah.
Especially in today's time.
Well, it's important now that you know this knowledge now.
Yeah, very much important.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe,
and that's why it's called G.R.O.W.N.
Yeah, because maybe it was meant to be that way.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the way it had to go.
Right. And not only, like, we always want to say that we've grown, but what do it really stand for? You know, I'm so big on acronyms. You guys can call me the acronym queen, but I just feel like I actually came up with the name G.R.O.W.N, and I'm like, I understand that it's grown, but it has to mean something. Like, we can't just be saying we grown and we're just teaching a curriculum. Yeah. Like, what does it mean? And I'm like, generational revolutionary owners winning numbers. It's only right that we build up a wealth and leave it for our families. Like, how can we just leave this world and just not leave a legacy or wealth for our families to, carry on and not only to carry on, to build on, to keep building for the next and the next. So I just believe legacy is very important, especially for me, building my legacy now that my parents have transitioned. Legacy is very much important to me. It's like my mantra every morning, legacy. So I just want to embed it in other people's hearts and mind as well.
Nice. So this is something you came up with here with
yes,
generational revolutionary
owners winning numbers.
That is cool.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a generational thing. And we're not talking about money. We're talking about wealth. And wealth is a wealthy mindset. And wealth is a lifestyle, meaning that in order to gain what we say money or finances, we have to be whole within ourselves. It's a lot of people out here that are not happy at all. So what is true wealth? To be whole, to be, at peace, to know when failure do come, you have the right tools in your mind to get back up and try again. You know that you have the knowledge to not just mess off your credit or, mess off your money. You know what I mean? You have the knowledge and the tools to, okay, this happened, trial and error. Okay, I know what to do next time. You know what I mean? Because I have these skills and this knowledge embedded in me. That's a wealthy mindset. Rich is here today, gone tomorrow. Wealthy is a longevity of things. Yeah. It's a journey. It's an experience.
Yeah.
And that's what I just believe.
That's true. And it's helps people be smart with their money, because there's a good satisfaction when you know where your money's at, where it's coming right now, where how your savings is looking, what you're saving up for.
Right.
There's a lot of satisfaction you can get from the mind like that, where you're not lost.
Absolutely. And even right now, teaching the children at Court for Learning, we have it's like we don't know where children are until they open their mouth. That's why we like to meet children where they are. So even teaching the children about finances, they have a real concept of money and what credit is. It's just the fact that really breaking it down to them in layman's terms of what it is, and really breaking it down and telling them how to use it in the beneficial way. You know what I mean? And then also saying, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? Okay, let's be realistic about this. You want this mansion, but you're not going to get this mansion with this career. And it's like really being realistic with them and showing them the right way and building building a mindset and a template to show them of how to get there, and not saying, okay, you want to be a basketball player, okay, just practice all day and you're going to be wealthy. No, you have to put discipline into this. You have to put practice into this. You have to take something away. One thing we talked about was feeding the brain, and we was like, what do you feed your brain with? Just like you feed your body, you have to feed your brain. And one of the students, he wants to be a basketball player. He said, well, I just play video games all day. I do this. Well, you're feeding your mind junk.
Well, I mean, if he's playing NBA on the game, he's gonna learn a little something. He gonna learn
a little something, but like, what are you feeding your mind with? We were just trying to like break it down, and then they had the concept of understanding, like, you have to, just as much as we have to feed our body, we have to feed our mind positivity things too. It has to be a balance. We can't just keep filling it up with video games and things that we love. We have to read. You know what I mean? We have to play games. We have to discipline ourselves. We have to do this. That way, you're feeding your mind positivity, feeding it good nutrients. So if you have a good nutritious brain, what do you think is going to develop and come out of that? Your great creativity, great things are happening, great manifestation, because you're creating your mind great things. Like me, I don't really watch TV. I like to read. I like to listen to meditation music.
That's good.
I listen to meditation music 16 hours a day. Like, I could really do that. But I'm feeding my mind great, good things. So that way when I'm thinking, it's not so much of, other things coming out. It's great things, because my mind is nutrients. It has good things going on in its brain. So I can go on and on, so I'm going to stop.
No, I hear you, though. It makes sense when they're kids, though, too.
Yeah.
I start breaking their hearts when they say they want to be an astronaut. I'm like, no, you're not. Don't go that direction. You don't want to be an astronaut. You should go to be like a scientist, maybe, but an astronaut, that's not the way to go. But I also talk to people who are wanting to be rappers, and they immediately want to get the money. And it's like, well, you better love hip hop first. Don't go into this industry trying to be a rapper just for the money, because you won't do it if you're trying to do it for money. You gotta love it to the point where your skills come out, and then money will be a residual from that.
Absolutely. I just feel like you got to do what you love. Just, you have to be on purpose. Hey, I think we have a guest.
Look who we got in the building.
The chat room should be going crazy.
What's going on, Priest?
Bam, 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 bam.
Hey.
Let me turn this right.
How you doing? We're waiting.
Hey, Priest.
We're still waiting for the Dogon guest.
What's good?
The chat room about to go crazy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they be asking for you.
I know.
Lane. They didn't know. What up?
What up? What up? How you doing?
Man, I'm in good spirits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
That's good.
What up
That's
with
good.
you? Shout out to AD. Shout out to Myeoshi.
Hey. What?
Hey,
Good.
shout out to the craft room.
Shout out to the craft room, the cafe.
I'm gonna share the chat room so that you can see it on your end.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Can you see that?
Oh, they showing you so much love, Priest.
Oh, rockets up. Hold on. My stuff anymore. I don't see me.
I'm gonna show you right now. I got you. Coming up. Hold up.
Orator.
The historical oracle.
Yeah. I don't see myself, but
Here you go. Here you go.
yo, I'm loving.
Hey,
Hey,
bud.
shout out to who's that? Oh, KP. Oh,
KP
that
Kev the
KP
poet.
Kevin- Yeah, exactly. I see y'all. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Jimmy B, what up? Danny Devine, got nothing but rockets. Let me see. Let me see. Chandler, shout out. Boom, boom, boom. You know, hello. Could y'all see me? Or am I
Yeah.
cut? Is my head cut off?
No, you good.
No, you good.
Okay. What's up? Myeoshi, what's good with you?
What's up, Priest? I'm holding it down. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hey, she's doing a great job, Priest.
Yo, oh man. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen.
I mean, the
I
craft
wanna-
room just showed me so much love. I just appreciate it. It feels like home.
Oh, that's what they do. That's what they do. I want to thank you for such kind words too. AD, I want to send shout out to you also.
Hey.
You and Myeoshi for such kind words into the chat room.
Absolutely.
We are up. We are up 100. You know what I'm saying? Even though we face difficulties, I think that we strive to be better, to be stronger. And I think what doesn't kill us make us stronger. Look into the second. I like the female energy that you have. And my look like I'm cut off.
There you go.
You see,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see the top of? You see right here what the mouse is?
I have to turn it this way.
No.
Hey, well, you can do that too.
Yeah.
We can work with that.
Okay. Yeah, man. I want to get into this Dogon, the Dogon thing. I can't wait to hear what they're going.
Yeah,
You know,
I sent them. I
I'm
sent
gonna
them
bring
this.
you. I was just checking out the bull, right?
Okay.
And the symbol of the bull.
Mm-hmm.
And even when you go to the ancient text in the Bible, you have Hathor, the bull,
Mm-hmm.
golden calf,
Mm-hmm.
and even in the word temple, you have the word because I think those were the first symbols of God. Was from the animal aspect was the bull. When you go back and look at it, and I was just looking at I want to go into this Dogon thing too. I know the word dog is in there, dogma, a lot of things feeding off the words and so bull, temple. And I wrote down a couple of things. Symbol. If you look at the word Babel or Babylon, you have that word bull somewhere in there.
Yep.
You know,
It's
and
true.
that when
And
you brought it to the torsion or the Taurus field.
the Taurus, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah.
body, it's the torso. So it's the middle
Yeah.
of our. We all have our own Taurus field. It comes
Right.
in and without, and then in the body would also the Taurus would be the throat, the voice.
Right.
We can go on about that. It's also where you get the word bell and bella and bella, which is beautiful.
Yeah, Bella is beautiful. That's right.
Mhm.
It's also a flower.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Bella.
And then also in that area in the back of the brain, we have the cerebellum. The bell is the bull.
Oh.
Cerebellum.
Yo, check out Bully. I like that. What Twilight Zone said, Bully. Also in the brain, they have the sphenoid. If you can look that up, the sphenoid.
Sphenoid?
Yeah, the sphenoid part. It looks like wings. If you see it, put the sphenoid skull.
I see it. I'm gonna pull it up on screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like angelic wings that's inside the skull of the dome. So a lot of the symbol again, the bull, you see the horns and the wings,
Yeah.
they exist within us, the
Wow.
sphenoid.
Yo, it looks like that with the
Wow.
horns. It looks like the horns of a bull right there. You're right.
Right.
That's crazy.
And it's somebody shout out to let me see. What up to Vinny Black Lodge? Shout out to Vinny Black Lodge. I see you up there. But yeah, what them orators? I see you, Aurora Borealis. Somebody said Red Bull.
Yeah. And Red Bull gives you wings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
I
then
said the sphenoid.
and you look at what you showed us with the sphenoid.
What's this one?
There's the bull and the wings.
Right.
Wow.
Sphenoid.
Mm.
The symbol of God. If you're going back, because I heard you say something about me and Suma.
Yeah, how you're really into the ancient Sumerians.
Yeah, a lot of ancient culture. A lot of the ancient cultures had these symbols, and they put it down before. I guess if you look at the bull and the ox, where you can get oxygen, or if you can
Oxy.
farming, a connection with man and the universe, and being connected and in tune with the planet Earth, because we are already in space. We are walking in space. We've been in space for a very long time. A lot of people say, I don't know if you agree with that, AD.
I mean, technically, yeah. Of course. I would
Yeah,
still
we
say that.
suspended.
Yeah.
Somebody's orders.
I wouldn't argue with that.
We're gonna get to the Leo too. We're gonna get to the lion.
Hey.
How you doing, Myeoshi?
Hey, what's up, Priest?
Yeah. It's almost the season of the Leo.
Man, it's
coming
here.
up.
It's here.
It's coming up.
It's here? Oh yeah. Technically.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
July 22nd, but you know, Leos will celebrate all summer.
Yeah. You know, as soon as July hit, we like, it's our time.
We got a girl at the club that she's a Leo. She celebrated her birthday last Friday. I was like, "What you doing? Your birthday ain't yet." I mean, she's like, "It technically is. Like it's summertime." So she wanted to celebrate early. She just couldn't wait for her actual birthday.
Well,
Right.
I mean, what can you say when the lions come out? I mean, you can't put us back in.
It'd be like beginning of July. It's my birthday. It's like, no, it's not.
I'm trying to tell you, I cannot wait for my reading. I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah.
Baby, we like it raw. Oh, you're getting a reading from Ty?
Yeah.
She's getting a video reading.
A video reading, like I'm getting the full-fledged reading. So I'm waiting.
Man, shout out to Ty.
Shout out to Ty Phoenix.
Can't wait to hear the rest of that.
That was a great episode.
It was.
Shout out to Kyle Zodiac. Him and Ty Phoenix did a great job, man. That was a beautiful. I had a lot of people who had hit me up over the course of events that were taking place. Grown like that.
Oh,
You know. And what you're showing us to be entrepreneurs and better people. Make life a better place to be by being the better half and better people. You know, doesn't take that much to do. That's all my wisdom. I just come through. Now build a little bit on the bull and the lion and how we can be better people by taking these attributes. Last night, I got the camera. I'm gonna show you. You ready?
Yeah.
I saw a white owl. I'm gonna me and my son was walking and we looked up and it was a gigantic owl.
You saw a white owl?
Oh, white owl.
That's like
That's rare.
That's like, what's that movie?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to
that movie?
Yeah.
You thinking of the fourth kind?
No, I was gonna say the wizards. People know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Harry Potter. It was very prominent in that.
Yeah, and also the fourth kind. And if you check out the fourth kind, right before the extraterrestrial came,
Yeah, you showed me
you
that.
always saw a symbol of an owl. So you
Yo,
look at
so according to the almighty Google, it says the white owl symbolizes change, transformation, and inner wisdom. The color white also symbolizes purity and innocence, representing light, cleanliness, brilliance, spirituality, and illumination. Therefore, it's likely good luck if you come across a white owl.
That's deep.
hey,
Deep.
That's good. That's a good sign,
That's
priest.
very a good sign.
hey, I think we needed that for right now.
Yeah.
And hold on, let me
It's not really a death, it's a rebirth. You know, like the
yeah.
like a cocoon.
Transformation.
You transformation. Kind of like I was thinking the other day, even about my life. And I love pearls, and I don't know if we know how pearls are formed. Infection goes inside of it, and it gets irritated. And while it's irritating, it's trying to fight it back. But while it's fighting it back, subconsciously it doesn't even know that it's building up this coating called nacre, and it's the mother of pearls. It's like this thick coating. I want to say like cream, but that's the color. That's how the pearl is
The pearl
formed.
color, yeah.
Yeah, and it's building it up this thickening to coat it so it won't infect it anymore.
The oyster.
But it's just building itself up to make it beautiful. It doesn't even realize what it's building up.
Wow.
And that's how we have a pearl. And it's just so beautiful. I kind of like place it to my life, like something came in, it's clearly affecting my whole world, my whole environment. It has literally turned it upside down all around. But at the end of the day, how is it affecting me though? Is for sure making me stronger. For sure I'm purifying. I'm shedding tears. I'm shedding dead weight. I'm dying to the old me, what Paul would say. I'm dying to the old man, and I'm forgetting about what happened in the past, and just launching forth. And I just believe that's what's happening to everybody, even around me in my life. It's a lot of death happening, but I believe it's just for time for the rebirth. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. I really believe that's the time in the season for such a time as this. This is what's going on for the real ones to rise up and to take heed and to share their wisdom and their love and light with everyone around. And I just believe, with great losses like this and big sacrifices come great blessings, and to whom much is given, much is required. So when I feel myself breaking down or going down or going into a depression, it's like, no, I'm just being called. And that was one of the great losses and great sacrifices I just have to behold, on my kingdom. But to whom much is given, much is required. I mean, heavy is the hill who wears the crown. Like, you just got to take that. You got to pick up your cross and roll with it. And that's just what I'm doing. It's not saying that it's easy. It's not hard. I mean, every day, but it's the purpose. What's the purpose? You got to continue to thrive and continue to go.
Perfect. That was perfect. Perfect purpose.
Yeah.
Perfect purpose. I can share those crowns with you. I understand that. I understand and understand that and I go through that too. And that's dope that we can share this type of tea together. Make sure you get some tea.
Right.
You can share this type of tea. Yeah, because we're coming together and have this type of therapeutic build like this, and we talk about animals, and we talk about us elevating our animal spirit upward. We talked about the bull, the lion, and we talk about our zodiac signs and how to become even higher than our chart, because symbolism is a lot. Like you said, heavy is the head that wears the crown. We don't actually see the crown, but the crown is inside. A lot of people call the crown, actually the crown chakra or something you can't see, but it exists because you wear it inside. You wear it, you wear it inside or above inside, the
Mm-hmm.
insult. When you have the belief, the insight, the
Mm.
insight, you're able to see things that's before they happen
Mm-hmm.
because you're walking in that type of zone. These are superpowers. These are powers that we have that we can activate just by talking because we speak it into existence.
Mm.
Sharing that your feminine energy and mind. This is how we are brewing right now. This is good. And when you're brewing, things happen. You make magic. Magic is words, and what we're doing is having a discourse of build. And I love this type of energy because it kind of like elevates me to a healing type of vibration. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really actually feel it. This is no singing bowl. This is actually done in vibration of the words that you just said, Myeoshi. And I do feel that. And thank you for putting that type of image in my thought because I can follow that. I can wear those celestial garments, as you said. Some of the ancient prophets said, the ancient gods said, and getting into that garment or under that crown to rise above is everything.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Nice. Give a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Give it to me, I'll give it back to you. Yo, AD, show him the owl that I seen when we was walking down the park. Yeah,
Show them the
fella.
what?
I just sent it to your email. I mean, I sent it
Okay.
to the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Good on. Shout out to Voltage.
Right. Shout out to Votrud.
Yeah. Coach Kandaka,
Shout out to Coach Kandaka.
Muchi, K9, man. Your words are beautiful, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that last song you spit, Myeoshi, K9 is a Leo also.
Oh yeah, I
And
know.
that last song he spit when I was present was incredible.
Yeah, K9, we played your track also last Wednesday. I don't know if you knew that, but we played your track and it was dope.
Everybody words have been rich and filled with, and it helped me out. It kind of like guided me
Yeah.
through the thing. Though you don't your legs sometimes give up. You sometimes you can be guided through beautiful words
Mm-hmm.
of wisdom. Sometimes you need that type of feminine type of energy
True.
to help you out to blow through this.
Yeah.
And man,
It's that divine
after the
feminine.
yes,
Not
one
only
thing
that. Oh, go ahead, priest.
I just want to say this one thing. You could finish. It's just after the storm, the way that the forest looked, it's uncomparable.
Mm.
You know, that storm is strong, but afterwards, it seems like the leaves get brighter and the forest stands out more on his platform and on in his nematon on his ground more than anything. And you could see the forest for what it really is. It's beautiful. But it's
Mm.
only
Mm,
after the storm that you really kind of take heed of its beauty.
that's good.
We'll drop a bomb for that.
Yeah, please do.
All right, priest. I got that picture.
Oh, there you go. Wow, look at it.
That's
So
the
he's
white
walking.
owl, huh?
Yeah, you can make it bigger. So I can't see it, but we were walking down this street
Mm-hmm.
called Key Street, and it was crazy. Whoa, we talking about this going into this zone right now. The Nana. Much love to you, Rigo. So it was me and my son, and we looked up, and there it goes, and he was just standing there like some type of wisdom ghost. It was just perched, looking over, and it was about his business, and I just felt like this was a good omen, you
Mm.
know, or very interesting, and it looked at us for a minute, and then it went back to its normal satellite dish movement.
Mm.
Go ahead, Miyoshi, hit me in the head because I saw you about to come with it.
I was gonna say, I just felt like that was your mother. That was your mother just letting you know she's okay, she's all right. The reason why I say that is because the owl symbolized wisdom and ancient, and usually owls are old. It's like golden, wisdom. And your mother she lived past 70. When you live past 70, you're living on your grace years. But that's what the owl symbolizes, the fact that the purity, spirituality, that means the transformation. She's somewhere in the seven heavens. And just looking at you and just and catching you and just letting you know, sending that energy and sending that love, letting you know, like, I'm good. So I think you need to take hold of that and heed to that, and to know that she's she's somewhere being the most angelic being she can ever be. It's just now you to really live up to your full potential.
Yep.
This second time around. I believe everybody living their second life, doing it right this time around. So I think that was just her letting you know, like, look, I need you to, be in your full purpose, your full potential of who you could, you're supposed to be, who you was called to be. I think she was symbolizing that.
Yeah, First Cause says definitely a good omen because seeing an owl is rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that owl up there, man. We should have that in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he kept looking like, yo, majestic. I wanted to wait for him to open his wings, but just to see the wingspan of it. But
Priest, you could drop a single and we can use that as the cover.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is it grainy?
I mean, it's a little grainy. I could back up from it a little bit, but I could make it work. It just means a lot because you took that photo.
Yeah, for sure. At such a time as this,
Yeah, I could drop it back to like right there, and then we can just put like the title of the track right here, and then put Killer Priest right here. There's a lot of ideas. We'll talk about it. It depends on. Yeah.
Such a beautiful symbolism.
Yeah.
When love was from the other side come back, you know what I mean? And just, oh my God, it gave me chills. So beautiful. And we think death, and that's another thing I'm starting to realize too. We think death is such a horrible thing, but death is really glorious. I mean, that's literally what that's literally how we're leaving out of here. It's supposed to be just as much as it's a celebration when we come here, it should be a celebration when we leave here. Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to even understand, like, death is really a glorious thing, because it's a never end and be all. You're transforming into something beautiful. So it should be a glorious thing that we should look at. Even though it's sad because the physical, we miss them dearly in their presence. I know, because we don't have the quick access to them. Like, I can quickly pick up my phone and call my mom and dad. I can quickly, pull up on them. But the fact that I know, like, I'm attuned, and I know for sure where my parents were. When I'm feeling down, they pull up on me with my hummingbirds and my butterflies.
That hummingbird story was very interesting, because that's some synchronicity right there.
No, seriously. And every time I'm feeling down or sad, they pulling up on me like butterflies and hummingbirds. So it's never a dull moment for me. It's never where I don't see my parents. I see my parents every day. Every day I see my parents. I can hear a hummingbird before I can see it.
And where were you when it happened?
When the two came in, I was sitting at the park and I was eating lunch, and I was like sitting down having this loneliness came over, and like literally two hummingbirds just came, like, ching, and I heard them before they came, but I didn't know it was two. Like, things like that happen. So it lets us know clearly, like the owl, it lets us know that they're here, they're watching over us, just that they're not physically in the form that we know.
Man, I can't remember when I even last saw a hummingbird.
Man.
But I probably just need to go outside more.
Outside more? You need to plant some nice nature flowers so you can attract them to you as well. So many things you can do.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to go outside.
Attract the hummingbird. Also, I don't know if the hummingbird is nocturnal, but the owl is nocturnal, and there was another bird. I don't know what kind of. It was kind of like leading me to this the night before. Like
Wow.
we kind of walked again, and it was like a bird that was kind of following us. It's weird. It's in the street, hopping around. Hey, do you know what's wild? You remember when we first started the podcast?
Yeah.
I would start talking about this bird that I seen.
Yeah. In fact, it's in our like second or third episode. You did a whole story about it.
Exactly. Yeah. So that type of bird was like it's funny that these birds that represent things move in that type of way.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
That I've just seen it. Hold on. With this. All right.
Shout out to I don't know how to say his name. It looks like Kiao's origin, but he says word. Shout out to him for the $3.
Yeah, indeed.
Just wanted to acknowledge the super chat.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right,
man.
let me stay focused on what I was talking about. Let me see. We don't die. Yeah, energy never dies. It never dies because nor was it created. And I wanted to say something about that, but I was getting let me see about the bird. Somebody said the crow. Yeah, the crow is ill too because it has the black tongue.
Hmm.
Um, Hummingbirds be out in the daytime. Yeah, the owl is nocturnal. The owl is nocturnal, so it's able to see at night. The Illuminati use this type of symbol, but it doesn't make the bird bad. The bird is actually beautiful because it's wise and it's always carried around wizards, witches, or anybody that's enchanted.
Mm.
And it's because the bird itself is enchanted.
Represents knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Represents knowledge, wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the dollar bill if you look close enough.
Yeah. Well, they knew what time it was. America just used the eagle as a symbol. The eagle is a great bird also. But a bird of the night is just ill because it's able to see through the night. And then, its eyesight can see through dark times. So sometimes
fun subject of
Sorry, go ahead.
like when you're going through dark moments and things, is that what I saw? Come through? You want to say shout out? Oh, you good? Okay. So somebody said birds of prey. So when you're going through certain situations, you're going through things, sometimes you are able to see through the darkness. And though things may look dark and appear dark to you, if you're able to adjust your lens, you'll be able to see and maneuver through the darkness. That's how I take it. Riding the wings of
Yep.
and then the wonderful light, it kind of like illuminates through this darkness because there's a beautiful brightness about darkness that you're able to see it if you look clear enough.
Hmm?
Okay. What is that? The owl?
Yeah.
I can't see it. Hold up. Yeah.
Here, I could probably make this a little bit bigger.
Moon eyes. What you think about Myeoshi when you see it?
Look at that thing. Damn. Eyes so yellow.
They almost have eyes of a human. Huh?
Right.
Well,
Oh my.
their eyes are in front of their face too, not like any other bird, which is usually on the side.
Yeah.
Yes. If you put in a monkey one, Put in a fish owl.
But the
Well,
what?
that's yeah, what the Twilights, the Twilight
I'm not sure this.
or
What's?
Dusk.
I'm not sure the breed.
You don't know which one is this one?
No, it's just this video is just the 10 most beautiful owls
Oh.
on Earth.
Hmm.
Science
They have.
project.
I think it's illegal to own owls in California.
Really?
Yeah, I think in other states it's okay, but this was the great horned owl right
You gotta
here.
tell those wizards that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, tell them witches and the wizards that. It's a beautiful build so far, man. I wanted to go into that Dogon. I was very interested. Are they still coming through?
I emailed them back and they have the link. They just haven't
The
responded
Dogon,
back yet.
the Dogons. A lot of people didn't know about the Nomos. We had Laird Scranton who talked about that. Very interesting things. If you get in touch with your higher self, you can channel in nomos. They called it nomos, but whatever you call it, you can call it that because you can have, like we looked at the sphenoid part of the brain. We can attract things that's angelic and godly into our own lives and move along with it. I truly believe that. Just like the life that you just gave me, because your word was born and it was life, and it kind of like helped me out, Myeoshi. So that was beautiful. Thank you for that. And well, as we share words together like this, the sky's the limit.
Right.
Brings us back to the owl at nighttime.
Nice.
So I'm good with putting things together.
Absolutely.
Putting things together is what I do. And somebody said Joe Biden got 13 owls. Yeah, don't get scared of the owl, man. The owl is good. So is the snake. So, they kind of, in the beginning, they kind of demonized the animals because it needed something to blame it on. First, they blamed nature, but you got to start there. Start somewhere. It's balance.
In the beginning.
That's right. Yeah, Drake is smart for using his logo at the owl, but a lot of I don't even want to go into that because a lot of the good clothes is either litiger, alligators. It's got something to do with people wear alligators, blue dolphins, monkey. It goes back to the Kemetic walls. A lot of them got a lot of animal symbols on it, and we walk around with it,
Wow. Yeah, they're pretty vicious too. They can really
Right.
they can really dominate the animal kingdom.
Right. What was he eating?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh.
Yo, put up a fisher owl.
A fisher owl?
Yeah. It's a rare one. They're very
Blackiston's fish owl.
yeah.
Hold on.
Can't see. Another real one. No, I don't like the guy I seen. Oh, that's a weird. Yeah.
Try to get a good shot. Let me look for another video.
Somebody said equilibrium. Reptilian.
Fisher owl.
Oh, shout out to Guam too, man.
Yeah.
When I return, I'll be out there. We was building before too, also about speaking on insects and animals and how we can get that attribute because it's almost the Leo season. I was building with my cousin about the ant hole and how they make their ant holes geometrically the same each time. So as the beehive, so as the snowflake and the spider's web.
Nice.
I can't hear him, but
You're
the
welcome.
spider web, the mind of the web is sort of like the geometric shapes of the snowflake.
Hmm.
We're
Nice.
all in sync, in tune somehow, and
Yep.
we all experiencing this somehow. But if we use our insight, we will be able to see these things.
Yeah.
See, this is separating the trees from the forest, and how do you can see it? Anything is possible. Yes, the tree does make noise if you're not there to hear it.
True.
You're just not there. But your third intuition just lets you know that it happened. But you got to be able to hear it. He who have ears, let him hear.
Right.
I'm with you. Let's flow.
We got a super chat here from the one with the name that I can't pronounce here, but he says Beja Flor Pasaro Azul Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And then he says big up.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, okay. And he says big up priest. Hey, we got another super chat here from Bernie01. He says, bless up. My pops graduated 2 months ago, almost to the day. A pelican flew over the ocean and right to me when I asked if it was him. Kazodiac's music has been a guide for me through the whole process. Wow.
Shout out to Bernie.
Yeah.
Right. His wings, music.
Mm.
When you're in tune, you become the owl.
Mm. That's good.
The lions are beautiful creatures also.
Yeah.
Did you pull up the owl?
I did.
Huh?
He saw it. Come with the Fisher owl.
Oh. Ooh.
This one right there. That's the one, right, priest? The Fisher owl?
Yeah, but I want to see him out there, not a captured one.
Hmm. I gotta find a free flying one. Here we go. That's just a still. Or I think he's just. Oh, there he is. He's moving.
That's a Philippine eagle out.
He's chilling.
Right.
Hey, what happened?
He's chilling,
He's
but
all,
man. Look at his eyes. His eyes are
Yeah,
pitch.
Ooh, they're so pitch black.
yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Right. That's super scary.
Yo, the Fisher owl is an ill owl, man.
Wow. I was right. I was waiting to hear
I
her
agree
scream
with
at the
somebody.
end. I was
Nah,
waiting
I
to hear
agree.
her scream.
Somebody said that's the crazy. Yeah, Fisher owl's like one of the craziest ones, yo.
What is that?
Right. Oh my
Hey, don't
God.
hate on his eyes.
His eyes are black.
I like that. Somebody put an alien face.
Wow.
Exactly. Somebody said shark eyes. Yo, I'm gonna hit y'all right back.
Alright.
Wow.
That's a crazy owl right
That's
there.
can you imagine that thing staring at you?
Yeah, I was just
like-
walked the other way.
I'll just be like,
I'd be walking away mad. Like, how come it couldn't be a white owl? It gotta be that owl. It's a scary owl.
his eyes too
That
black.
one don't look too magical.
Yeah, he looks a little angry. A lot of angry. Somebody said let Mojito deal with him. Right, look at Mojito. Can you deal?
Oh yeah. He almost looks like an owl with his eyes. Mojito got the resting scary cat eyes.
And he stares at you like stare down, death stare like.
Tell him to come
Okay.
over here. He's on his way. Say what's up to the peoples, mojitos.
Oh
Bring
my
'em up.
goodness. But that was cool. A white owl. I've never seen a white owl before. At least not in this lifetime. Oh. What?
He's not ready. He's not camera ready right
Right. He like, don't. First, he did it like, hold up, did I ask him people?
now. He's like, I'm not ready.
Yeah. Okay, Mojito.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we're not gonna learn about the
I hit them up.
dogmas today.
I had them scheduled. They were all set. They have the link. The Zoom is still open for them to join.
Come on and join.
Hit the stop share. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. They know what time the show is. No, Mojito has never been abused.
Right, I was gonna say
Demetrius. If anything, he's been spoiled.
very spoiled. You should have seen how you just jumped in his lap before he
Yeah.
was put on the spot.
Yeah, no, he's pretty spoiled. He's got 2 food bowls. One's for chicken, one's for fish.
Wait, what?
He has 2 food bowls.
One for chicken and one for fish.
Yeah, because sometimes he don't want the fish. So,
so he has options.
I give him the chicken. Yeah, you know. I have to.
Well, I can't blame you because I do the same thing to Lady. I'm like, girl, what do you want?
Mhm.
Sometimes like, sometimes I be feeling like she be playing me sometimes though. Like, I don't want to eat dog food. I want to eat real food. So lately she haven't been eating dog food. She been eating real food, but that could get expensive. And I'm like, you need to get a job. And you know what I learned that from a baby to a dog would never eventually learn how to cook, learn how to go to the bathroom on its own, learn how to do nothing. You're gonna have to do everything for a cat and dog. But a child, like, eventually you raise them to a certain point and they flourish. But a dog never. So I was just looking at Lady the other day like, wow, I'm gonna have to clean up after you. I'm gonna have to feed you. And you're never gonna get up and just do your thing, huh? You just gonna always look at me to do everything. But I guess it's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's still closer to human than cats are. I said it before on this podcast where it's like, you feed a dog, the dog would be like, you're feeding me. You must be a god. But you feed a cat and the cat's like, you're feeding me. I must be a god. You know what I mean?
The opposite, right?
It's the opposite. Then the cat gets, its own ego.
That's crazy.
It's very pompous.
Dang. Fish
know?
or chicken? Which one I want today?
Yeah. And I know it's the same type of food. Like sometimes he wants the fish, sometimes he wants the chicken. But like if it's the middle of the night and he's crying for it, I just give him both and he can just choose whatever he wants. I you know what I mean?
He said it. He's crying. I just give him
He
both.
wakes me up middle of the night. He'll start knocking things over in the kitchen.
Right. Oh, somebody said make a cash app for Lady. I will make a cash app for Lady. She needs to get a job.
Oh yeah.
She needs a job. You know what? We went to Vegas over the weekend and I'm taking her everywhere I go. Oh my God. But we were in the store, the Louis Vuitton store, and everybody lit up. I'm like, wow, everybody loves you, Lady. Like she haven't went nowhere since now that she with me. She didn't been to San Diego and Vegas, but everybody's like attracted to her when she comes in. And I'm like, wow, Lady, you really got something going on. Maybe we need to take some photos of you. But her personality, I'm still training her. That's why I take her places with me and take her out so she won't have that separation anxiety. Because I know that she has that. Even when I'm not around, she'll go crazy. She'll bark until it's no more barking.
Yeah.
So I'm like learning. Like I do talk to her like, look, we're going to go here.
Yeah.
I need you to be on your best behavior. Do this. Don't bark. I'll be right back. Like, I have to talk to her. And I think, like, when I talk to her and tell her that, she, like, looks with her little thing. She looks so cute. And it's like she understands.
So you're supposed to. I looked it up. I mean, I was reading about cats when I first got Mojito. And one of the tips was, like, you have to say hello and goodbye to it. I was like, wow, how does it even know? I didn't know. It was my first time having a cat in a long time. and it said you have to say hello, goodbye. So I'd be like, all right, peace out, I'll see you later. You know what I mean? Like I'd always give him an acknowledgement that I'm out. And then every time I come home, he would always say like meow. That was his hello, because he would never say meow at any other time throughout the day. I've heard all his meows, but specifically when I got home, it's meow. So I'm assuming that's hello,
right?
Or where you been? You know what I mean? But it's interesting. And with my ex, she had a Chihuahua. The dog wouldn't eat until we got home.
Wow.
So there'd be full dish of food, and we'd be gone. Come back, the food's still there, but now that we're home, then it would start to eat.
Wow.
So weird.
I'm starting to understand, like, because I never had pets. Never had pets, and I don't have children, so I'm learning. I'm like a new dog mom.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning, like I have to communicate with her. Even like petting her. Like I have to, like every day, just like
it's work, right?
Yeah, it's real life work. I'm like, girl. But that's my baby though. That's my road dog. I told her the other day, I'm like, you just be rolling everywhere with me.
For real. No, a lot of the girls I know all have dogs.
Really?
And when Mother's Day comes around, they're still getting gifts, and they don't have kids, but they have dogs, but they consider themselves moms because they have dogs. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's cute.
So
I wouldn't go
moms.
that far.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cute though.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Crazy. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yep, Chandler, Mojito messing with you. And they got feelings too, yeah. That is crazy.
Very crazy. I didn't see Rasu in the chat.
Rasu's there?
I'm saying I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. Man. Well, I don't know what's up with the guests. They got the link.
I was very interested in today, something that I never heard of it before. I was very interested in getting knowledge of it. Something that it's always good to broaden your horizons, as they would say.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So nothing, nobody emailed you back or anything.
No, I'm looking for a phone number here. No. They don't have it like that.
Okay.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Next time.
We still have the song promotion segment tonight.
Of course.
So y'all submit for that. That's gonna be cool.
Send in some dope tracks.
That's right. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at how many we got here. We got quite a few submissions. Actually, it's about the usual. Let's see. So, all right. Priest had to step out there. What we got going on in the chat? Anu asks, any idea when Tahuti will be coming back on? I don't know. I think it'd be great to have him back. He's been doing his own podcast, and it's been going pretty well. From what I've seen, I log in every now and then. I'll see what he's got going on. A lot of people ask for Tahuti. Come on, Tahuti would drop knowledge, yo.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Q Ferg. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, of course I want to learn. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for spelling my name correctly. I have this pet peeve, you guys. Ever since I was born, everybody spells my name incorrectly. And it used to, it still like clenches me, or even mispronounce my name wrong. But
I did it once. I felt so bad.
I know. So
like, damn.
Thank you to Q Fur. He always in the chat room with my correction of my name, and I appreciate everyone else sending me love too, but please spell my name correctly. That's my name.
It happens.
I know it does happen.
I've had people be like, what's your name again? AJ? Come here, AJ. I'm like, it's AD, man. How do you get 2 letters wrong? Okay, so yeah, here's Tahuti's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm on my other account. That's why I'm not subscribed here, but bam. Yeah, he posted 2 days ago for those asking at home. 2 weeks ago there too. But check out if you want to see some of Tahuti's latest knowledge. He's been posting. He's got his own podcast. This one's a 5-hour one. It's pretty cool.
To get it, all right.
Talking about Ma'at.
So here's
I love Ma'at.
Yo, he goes in.
I love me. I got the ring. I love Ma'at. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The 48 laws of Ma'at. I remember I did that for, you know, they say you could continue a habit for 21 days. I used to recite that in the mirror for 21 days.
What?
Straight. The laws, the 48 laws of Ma'at. Yeah, I used to stand in the mirror. It was like one of like my fasting rituals, 21 days. And every morning I would chant the 48 laws of Ma'at in the mirror to myself. Wow. I need to get back into the things I used to do. Like, one of the things I do to, is I write. What you laughing at?
They called me AJ.
They did call you AJ. One of the things I used to do was always read the 48 laws of Ma'at to myself in the mirror, face to face. And one of the things I like to do is, and that I still do, whatever I want to manifest or whatever I want to become, I would write it down. I would get one of the composition books, and I write my manifestation down 5 times, 55 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I do that, and I still do it today. I write it like standards. 5 times, 55 times.
That is very powerful. So I follow a few billionaires, right? Just to kind of get their mindset. And one thing they have in common is affirmations.
Yep.
Really big on the affirmations. And they're not into anything else that could be considered woo-woo. They don't believe in Zen. They're just very straightforward, hardcore, wealthy. Like one of them is Dan Pena. He's known for just being very blistering, strict, and hardcore. And, you know, he cusses a lot. Just this crazy dude. But he at least believes in affirmations. Do you know what I mean? He's not into any kind of Zen. He doesn't do meditation or anything like that. I think he should, because he seems like he has high blood pressure. But he does the affirmations, and the guy is like a billionaire.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty interesting, and there's power to that. There's some YouTube videos too that will give you affirmations for you.
Yeah.
Or it's like affirmation type background stuff. And that's interesting.
Affirmations is very important.
Yeah.
Especially when you write it down.
Yeah, they say you're talking to your subliminal mind.
Right, and then especially if you're repeating it, like, you know how like the teachers made us do standards back in the day, made it a negative quotation. Just think if you wrote that down all the time in the positive, you're repetitive looking at it, and you're also writing it. So just think of what you're doing.
I forgot about that. Bart Simpson was doing that.
Exactly, but they made it a negative. Right, they made it such a negative connotation when you could turn it into something positive. Yeah. So yeah, start writing your affirmations 5 times, 55 times, and then holla at me. Yeah. Holla at me and tell me how that goes.
I need to write affirmations to do affirmations.
Yeah.
Like, I will do affirmations every day. I will start doing. I will get my shit together. You got to be specific though. I know you can't just be putting, I will get my shit together this weekend.
No, you got to be like very specific.
Yeah.
Like what you want.
Yeah.
To do.
I want $475,000, 17 cents.
And you gonna get it exactly that, because you know death in life is in the power of the tongue. You're gonna get definitely that.
That's true. Have you ever heard of sigil magic?
No, what's that?
So sigil magic is kind of using the same type of concept to where you're messing with your subliminal mind, but it's doing it through like a visual, through a drawing. So and I heard about this from certain people who work in the comic book world, but they would write down what they want, something specific. They would take away all the vowels. They would take away any repetitive letters.
Right.
So then they're left with like, you know, I, J, K, L, T, P or something like that. You know what I mean?
Really?
They would take those and make a drawing out of it. So they'd put the I, they'd write the J, and they would just create this symbol. Then they'd put a circle around it. And then they would either put it on their wall. They would burn it. You know how sometimes you can put on a piece of paper and then burn it. Yeah. But something about that symbol gets imprinted in your mind because you know what that symbol means. Wow. So the subconscious is so powerful; it's able to pick up on things that you do and create. So that's sigil magic, and apparently that works in the same method that affirmations would.
Right.
But you're doing it more magically. You know about that kind of thing where you would write something on a piece of paper. But yeah, people who are into that type of stuff, they know about how you contain the energy by putting a circle around it.
Have you heard of the energy? I think it's called.
I just heard something in this. Zone.
I know. I just heard something.
Oh, Priest is back. Hey.
Oh, Priest is back.
Hold on, let me put the share on.
Yeah, Super Zach. Yeah, I'm watching y'all. I'm watching y'all. I just sat up there and watched AD tell the public another story.
Hey, which one?
We got to tell the people the right of the public, the right things. Can't be
What
making
story?
things.
Which one?
You said you had an affirmation. What you said? You got an application?
No. The power. We were talking about the power of affirmations.
Oh yeah. You got to have some type of spirituality to it because it's just like it's like an architect, right? Before you kind of make the house, you kind of put it in your mind, and it comes from the imagination. Then you blueprint it, and then you create the physical. But it's all coming from the thought first. Mm-hmm. So that's affirmation. You have to be able to project it and see it inside yourself, and then put yourself there, place yourself there. We don't do that enough.
That sound like that's good. Yeah, what he said is good too. But it also talks. Have you heard of? I can't think of the correct name for it, but the energy where before you have an orgasm, you can use it for manifestation.
Yeah, that's sex magic.
But it's the correct name for it?
I don't know.
Let me
correct.
Google it.
I was gonna mention that, but I thought it'd be too taboo.
No, I have to Google it.
But since you said it, I was like, okay, because that sigil magic I was talking about, you can do that to that whatever you draw, and that's supposed to have some kind of power.
It starts with a T.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you're thinking about when you climax.
But that's what I'm saying.
Is it trembling?
No, he said it started with a T. I'm gonna Google it while you guys go. It's called something magic.
Yeah, I knew of it, but like I said, I didn't want to mention it because I didn't want to go out of bounds.
I'm
happy you said it, but yeah, it is powerful. I mean, that is a shockwave through your chakras. Shock waves.
It's called Tantra energy.
Tantra. Okay, yeah.
Tantra. I just learned about it Saturday when the lady was putting my beads on it. I'm like, I heard it, I tried it, but I'm not consistent because she was talking about the 2 ways for females. I'm only talking about females. I don't know about male.
Yeah.
So
Right.
She was saying that
there's Tantric.
Huh?
The chat room got it.
Yeah, Tantra. Yeah, see, she was saying that women, we can, masturbate on our own, and while we're masturbating, when we're having the climax, I feel so inappropriate talking about this. But when we're having the climax, you think about whatever you want to manifest at that time.
Yeah.
That's one of the ways. Or she said instead of climaxing, you could suck the energy up to your crown chakra and leave it there and absorb it there. Every time you have climaxes, you could you have all this energy here, so you could just be going throughout the day and doing unicorn magic, like just manifesting things because you have it in your crown chakra.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are 2 ways.
That's the power of mind
that I found out about tantric energy.
What, priest?
Oh, I said, yeah, of course. I like that because we're still dealing with the animals, these wings, and you said the unicorn, which is a mythical animal, but still the thought of it and the point because you have the horns that's going forth and tunneling down to that, you can tap into that world and open up vortexes where you can, like you said, where you can go into it and you let the guidance of the unicorn spirit take you up in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's mythical, but at the same time, it can manifest itself because out of the imagination worlds becomes reality. So when you dreaming these things into manifestation, first here, your higher self. We talked about that before. Your higher self, you have to be able to see yourself becoming big and the becoming you. Because there's the version of you that came out from before. And I wanted to add on the world of the womb and going further, manifesting yourself into who you're going to be. You know, it all starts from the womb, from a thought, and manifesting that seed, pushing it forth, and then the magnificent magic start.
Thoughts become things.
Right.
And things become fruitful. And then and the tree become fruitful, then it multiplies. You take a part of it and you spread it around.
Yeah.
It all starts, well, we have that power, like she said, like Myeoshi said.
It's similar to making music too, because many times I already know what I want to hear before I create it, or I already know how the mix should be in my head. Like I've already mixed it in my head before I mix it. Do you know what I mean? I just end up just making it happen. That's interesting.
Remember, like Jesus lives says this is satanic. Again, we wrestle against flesh and blood. I mean, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but high principalities. Got to realize that you're doing these things, and it's in the celestial that manifests into things that that's in the physical. So if you're getting scared if you're going to scare yourself in that realm, because you got to be a warrior. It tells you put on the whole armor, not an actual armor, but you have to be girded in truth. You have to have a sharp sword in righteousness. Let your math speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? That you manifesting your knowledge. And you have to go to, it's a struggle, it's a war every day. So you can't be scared and say things that are satanic, because we are called on to be God and goddesses warriors.
Yeah, it can seem, it can just seem occult to some who just hear the word magic, when at the end of the day, we're just talking about the power of repetition. You know what I mean? Like affirmation is just the power of repetition. The mind hears it over and over again, and therefore it becomes concrete. If you say it's magical, then all of a sudden it sounds woo-woo, and then therefore, a hardcore Christian would be like, that's satanic.
But how could that be when I am is the two most powerful words that even Jesus said? Like, I am, anything behind I am, you shall become. So those two words are powerful in itself.
Powerful words.
Yeah.
I am what you say I am. Yeah.
Right.
Eminem.
Yeah. That's true. We got a super chat here from Myeoshe. He says, salute priests and everyone. Free Sub-Zero. I didn't know Sub-Zero was locked up.
Degrees. He's frozen.
Man. Very good.
Somebody said, yeah, it is a war. But we got to we have to manifest ourselves. You got to be strong and be a war. When you go to the gym, you manifest yourself and your war against your laziness. You have to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be able to get up in the morning. That's a war. You conquered that. Even come through here, it's a war. Coming through life, fighting against other cells, fighting against their own womb. People don't realize that sperm gets attacked by the womb as it goes to nourish into the egg. The body is fighting it. It's going through all type of cells and acidic wars from even the home of the womb. So you got to pat yourself on the back for even making it here this far. And then you formulate, and then you get the imagination. Oh man, I got a whole story that I want to build on when I get back.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, do you know when you're going to be back or not yet?
I have no return date.
Unknown. Okay. Got you. Just curious.
I'm just joking. Myeoshi.
Yes.
What's good with you?
Nothing much. I'm good. What's good with you? You doing well? Holding up well?
Thank you. Yeah, I am. I'm reading the chat room. I'm reading the cafe room. I should have showed you how to make the. I should have showed you how to make the tea.
Right. No, don't have no
Yeah.
matcha. Just have
We still got the old tea sitting in here.
H2O. We can't drink old tea. We need fresh, like how Jesus said, we need fresh wine. We need fresh wine
Flat Earth,
skin.
yo, listen, man.
I have wine.
You can't be doing that. The tea is flat out.
It's flat out.
Yeah, it's flat out, man. You can't be doing that.
Oh, I thought it would like ferment or
You gotta
something.
you gotta throw out the tea, man, or pour it in the that tea been sitting over there a month.
Really?
No, it's been a couple weeks technically.
You
Come
guys are
on,
wrong.
hey, you gotta pour. Yeah, you gotta pour that
You
inside.
guys are wrong.
It's still good.
Oh my!
Oh.
I am.
Yeah, stir up. Come on, you know, don't
I think something's
do
growing.
Oh.
Something's growing in here.
Yeah, it's probably another life form. It's probably growing into a matcha tree.
Oh my gosh!
I got a little baby matcha tree up in
Oh
here.
Lord!
All right, I'm gonna go toss it out.
Don't throw it in it. Don't kill your plants.
Yeah, I'm not gonna feed the plants with it. I'm afraid of my smell.
No, if you drink that tea, you'll go blind. Pretty sure.
Oh no. I'm not drinking it. I'll be back.
Oh, you said.
All right, so you was talking about sexual sex magic and
No, I wasn't talking about sex magic. I said the word was tantric energy.
Okay. So you said holding it in the crown chakra, right?
Well, that was what I was told, that instead of releasing your climax, that you can actually suck it back up to their crown chakra and you can leave it there. And when you leave it there, you can be going throughout your day and you could just be like superpowers, like see, like you can just be throwing out because you have it up here, all the, your powerful energy up here. And they said men can do it too. Tantric energy, men can do it too, that they don't always have to release their semen, that they can suck up their semen and put it up to their crown chakra.
Sperm retention. I've heard of that.
Okay.
And yeah, exactly. Well, anything. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I guess that's another way of manifestation.
Exactly. I'm just reading some of the chat. Well, you could do a lot of things. I believe that it could actually work. But how we gonna do it if we don't practice it? The whole thing is like what you said, manifesting something that's your higher self and sticking to purpose. I'm reading some of the.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. Thank y'all for interacting with us, man. This is great. I'm glad that y'all on here interacting with us, and that's what we have to have. These dialogues like this is really good. Bruce Lee practice semen retention. Yeah. A lot of the great dudes. I mean, sometimes you got to sacrifice some things to get to a higher level. Like it's called dieting. You diet, you abstain from certain sugars to get to certain levels. Now, imagine doing that for the soul.
That's good.
Imagine staying quiet for at least 2 hours a day. These things are kind of obtainable, but they just make it so many distractions that we have to really practice that. But with this craft room, the cafe room, I feel like I could do it, and communicating with like-minded people that we could do it, because, you need trainers inside the gym. There's other obstacles like there's weights, there's machines and things like that. But when you got a guide to go take you through it and you want to work on a specific spot, you kind of like hone into that and you build that up,
So my question to you, Priest, what is what is the clarity that you're getting from all that's going on around you?
Now or just period?
Now.
Mm. Let's see, very good question. I think it's growth. I think it's definitely a growth and a learning experience. There's no other way to go but up. Humility, looking at life through different lens. But it's an upward bounce. I mean, the harder you throw the ball down, I think the higher it goes up.
That was good. I think a lot of people can relate to that. They said good question, heavy questions here. So
do some questions, super chat. Good, I'm ready.
So this is the experience that you're experiencing, the humbleness.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And why the humbleness? Why do you think you're experiencing humbleness at a time like this? Because most people, when they go through certain experiences, especially like this, they feel victimized. But you have the opposite. You said the humbleness, which is a very positive thing to say, especially experiencing what you're experiencing, because you have every right to feel victimized and feel like, oh, well, it's me. But for you to say humble, I'm trying to, like, the root, why you feel humbledness.
Victimizes a little bit because I'm always striving to learn. I'm not making it all about me.
Right.
And it's kind of like a little selfish, but I'm not trying to make it all about me. It's I know the universe is talking to me, and all I have to do is listen. Sometimes some things are very strange, but we have to be willing to go through it. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't change what's already happened, but I can change my destiny. You know, and I think that kind of like makes me tap into that celestial part, and it kind of make me a Doctor Strange, where I have to go into that fourth dimension or that fifth dimension, and kind of like pull things together. That matrix world is real, you know, and dying on the outside makes you live on the inside, but I'm willing to embrace that. What am I going to do? Fight destiny?
Right. I kind of feel what he's saying. Basically, just flowing. I like to say, like the river.
Yeah, I like the river.
Flow like the river, just allowing not to have control, just allowing everything to just be and to be present.
Indeed.
I like that.
And sometimes the river is kind of rough.
Absolutely.
And even yeah. And under the water, it's not as strong as the current you see. You know, though it is deep, temperatures change, but it's constantly moving. And I think through that moving is how you get an obstacle, a canoe, or anything to move on it, and you're going forward through those rivers. I think that current makes us manifest for who we are. So it be rough sometimes until you get to that lake point where you just there in that moment. I think that rough part brings you to that peace to let you know, it's crazy now, but at some time you'll find that peace. And when you find that peace, there you'll find yourself, because you can look at water and see your own reflection.
Mm-hmm.
And we can manifest and build on all of those things if we give ourselves time to learn from it. The great Bruce Lee, be as water, and we are as water because we are filled up of water. We are a percentage of that. So if we are flowing just like that, we reach rough ends, but then we got to prepare ourselves for a peace part, and it is deep, and the temperatures do change, and I'm ready for all that.
That's good. That's good. In the midst of darkness, to be traveling through a tunnel and not to be afraid or to look around, but to know that you're the light in the tunnel. It's crazy because most of us go through life and we're darkness and crazy things may be going around us, and we always looking for the light instead of looking for the light within, not even understanding that, yeah, you may be going through this dark tunnel, but you are the light. Like, you're not going to see the light because you're the light going through this dark tunnel. And maybe if we, so much go inward and start looking, within, we won't search for the light on the outside because we already know we are the light. And that's how we should look at our situations during, dark times. We may be going through a dark time in our life in this dark tunnel, and we always looking for the light instead of being the light, and knowing that, yeah, the tunnel is dark, but the way that you're navigating throughout is because of you, because you're the light in that tunnel. So yeah, that's good. Gotta be the light. That's why I say love and light, because you just have to be the light. And when I talk, I speak to myself too. Like, this is how I talk to myself. Like, we have these pep talks, and I literally have to think like, dark times, dark tunnel. Even myself, I'm always looking for the light. Like, I'm always looking for the solution, or the goodness in it, and not even thinking like, the goodness is the fact that you're president and you're still standing. The goodness is the fact that you're still showing love and light through it all. The goodness is that you woke up this morning and you're still on purpose, and you're still willing to do purpose, and not saying forget purpose, because purpose is not getting me what I need to. Purpose is taken away from me, but not understanding once we decide, we must be tested immediately. And I'm starting to understand that once you answer the call, you must be tested immediately. And sometimes purpose don't always feel good. Purpose is very painful. That's why I like to say pain, power, purpose, because it's always pain. And then we go through the pain, the emotion of pain, then we look for the power. Even for me, pain introduced me to the power of God, also the power that's, within me, and then also introduced me to my purpose. My soul purpose, what I'm called here to do, which is to empower. So I like to say, the light, we are the light. Let's not start looking for the light or searching for the light. Let's search within and start search in ourselves. I think if we do that, we'll have a more so of a better peace and sound mind about ourselves and about our situation. We won't always be on panic mode when adversity hits, because nobody has the no book to this, no book to life or adversity or death. And death is inevitable. It's going to happen. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. And when it comes as like a thief in the night, for real. Oh.
Yeah, the Bible mentions that, right? Thief in the night.
Yeah, but he was talking about the devil.
He said he saw death around the corner.
Yeah, and death, it comes, and when it comes, it's vicious.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. Add on to it. Yeah, but when does okay? since we're building on this, do we focus on the do we focus on the growth part, the end part?
You focus on the growth part. I think the growth part is more important because growth is going to show you the areas where you didn't have it all together. And it's going to show you your present moment of what you're doing now. And then it's going to show you the future of who you are. So growth is very important. It's the becoming, it's the evolution of who you are. So you have to look at the growth part. It's so important. You can't go nowhere without growth. A baby can't grow or get on solid foods until it drink milk. It even says that in the Bible. You know, even God, he doesn't reveal himself to us like that. It's levels to this.
Mm.
I still drink the milk.
You still want the milk? You don't want solid foods, AD?
I got some, but I drink the milk after.
But he's serious about that too.
I know.
Next, we quick strawberry milk.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody, all right. So as babes coming in, we eat the baby food. But then when is it time for the meat?
Once we understand the beginner's part, I believe, and I could only talk about me because it's my life experience. I like my relationship with God. I was being raised and born in a church, and I didn't have a relationship with God. I knew God, but growing up, I thought God was like a condemning person. Like, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. But till I grew up and had a relationship with him and understood that it was a relationship over religion, and we start speaking, you know, I start having a relationship with him and talking to him, he revealed different things to me on different levels. So as far as, I guess it goes with your own experience of where you at. And what you're willing to take and willing to learn. Because some people, they get scared of knowledge and don't want to go beyond. Because it's real evolution and becoming into you and knowing self is real deep. And like I said, once you decide, you must be tested. Once you learn certain things, you got to be tested on it. You got to be tested on it. One thing I can say is I've been tested on. I keep saying for this next stage and phase of my life, I want everyone to see me and I want to just give love and light. And it was a situation where I had to be tested on my words. And it wasn't even about the person. It was about, well, this is what you said you wanted to do, Myeoshi. So it's not about that person. It's about now your words are what you said you want to give and what you want people to see. You want people to see love and light. So this is your time to give it. And give it and don't expect anything back from it. And that's growth. When you can give love and don't expect anything back, regardless of how the person shamed you or hurt your feelings. And when we get tested on certain things and experience and pass, I think that's where we understand where growth is at. And I know I'm getting tested on my words because I have to give love and light, because that's where I said I wanted to give. So I'm going to be tested on those things. So I believe that's where growth comes in at, when you're being tested.
Should we follow you?
I'm a student. I like that. I'm a student. I'm learning as I go as well. And not being hard on myself. I think we're so hard on ourselves and we think we know it all, and we really don't know it all. Like, I don't know it all. This is just things that I just been experiencing on my journey for the past 13, 14 years, and actually being tested on certain things and certain life experiences and adversity. And that's where growth come in at too. When you're being tested on certain things and adversity hits you in your face, and instead of panicking and going into fright mode, you go into faith mode. You know, because it's like, I've been here before. This is a different story. These are different characters. You know, it's real. It's real in here. It's not, you know, how it was last year. This play is very different, and these characters is savages. But I also know who I am in the spirit. I'm a savage in the spirit. So I have to, like you said, I got to put on that armor. That it may not be the same battle and same fight like it was a few months ago, but it's the same faith that you had. And you need faith like a mustard seed. And if it says cast all my cares upon him and he's going to take care of it, why worry? Why fright? Have a little faith, cast all my cares onto him. Yeah, this is heavy and this is a lot and this is very different and this is an unknown territory. I ain't never been here before. And it ain't no rules and it ain't no roadmap to this script. But I'm going to have a little faith and I'm going to cast my cares upon you because that's what you said.
I be feeling, yeah. Yeah, you could, it get deep though when you get into those rooms.
Yeah, it gets real deep.
Like when that ship start rocking like that, what you gonna do? I know exactly what you're talking about. But like you said, I guess you gotta have some type of lifeline, right? Some type of but why we always be doubting, man? Or like, where does doubt come from?
Doubt of what?
You know, when you know how it is. When you get deep, there's some type of doubt that seep in. Like, I don't know if that's like, maybe it's like, yo, am I gonna pull through this or am I gonna get through this?
Yeah.
When you start questioning it, and even get deep. I think even they said the Messiah on a even wanted to take the burden off himself, right? They said if this could be on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like an element of critical thinking to always wonder, you know, what other alternatives are there? Am I going the right way? I think it's normal to question everything, especially yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's just the mind looking for certainty. Because I think we as humans have this need for certainty. Like, we have to know for sure. So no matter what path we're on, we're always gonna wonder: is this the right path? Should I be going this way?
Yeah.
Am I going the right direction? Is there something better than this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is a normal thing.
Yeah, I think that's a normal feeling.
Yeah. It may not be doubt. It may just be the question for certainty.
Yeah, you want to know what's going to happen, what's going on, because you don't know. Even now, like, this is an unknown territory. My whole life is unknown. Like, not having parents, that's different. As a 35-year-old woman that has, like, no family, that's different. But I'm also going through life too, meeting other people that have experienced what I have experienced, but on a whole nother level, and experienced it way before me. Mm-hmm. You know, so that gives me a certain comfort and ability. The fact that this person went through that at the age of 25, lost their mom in a reckless car accident. You know what I mean? And here I am, 35, and, you know, this happened. So it kind of gives you peace when you go and you meet people, and that's why it's good to have dialogue. Because when you meet people, it gives you a sense of peace. It's like, okay, that human being is going through life, and they're soaring, they're still loving, they're still smiling. Okay, let me take, it's like that filling each other cup up. You never go empty. You know what I mean? So that, for sure. But like you said, doubt, unknown territory, I do it all the time. What's going to happen next? Like, what's going on? Am I going to be okay? What's going to happen in the next 30 days? Mm-hmm. It's just very, very unknown, and you don't know. But that's where my little faith come in at, and I just be like, you know what? I can't worry about it. Let me cast all my cares.
Yeah.
Upon the one who I know that's going to carry me daily.
I think it makes us stronger. Because if you got to think about it, it's got to develop some type of callus. If you, especially when you're going through it, it's like, okay, if we're gonna go through this, we're gonna go through it. But it develops some type of character and callous over that. So you'd be like, okay, for the next time you go through it, you're a little bit strong to pinpoint it and make you stronger to become that what is that end game, that warrior or whatever it is you're gonna matter that Leo or that lion or maybe that Taurus, you know what I'm saying? To fulfill that. I like what you said too about light, because Leo's is light and you manifesting your light through that because you are the sun. The sun is that light that so that dropping that now is definitely what's needed to be heard in our Leo experience as we leave this Cancer realm and we show them the light, and then the Virgos can take us into that what AD.
Virgos point out the imperfections, the details.
It shows us that imperfection going into the Virgos, and they do their job on down to the next sign. But our sign now is as we come out of that crab, like hard shell, you need some type of light. And what you were saying, manifesting, and you manifested it because you have to step up to your sign. You could be stronger, but when it's your time, you got to shine. And I think by building like this, I mean, it is great because I'm starting to see more clearly and through that light that you're talking about. So thank you for that. So it's working. Just want you to know.
No doubt.
AD, why would you just erase me after I said that?
Oh, you're right there.
Oh,
On the right side is you. On the left side, it's gonna change all the time.
you say that. AD will draw a little thing on your face.
Nah.
But they didn't receive us though.
Yeah, the right side is the program. The left side is the edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a wave going on. It's definitely a wave. Somebody said it might be a sin wave. I don't know whatever kind it is,
Like a
but
sine wave, yeah.
it's definitely a wave going on. A wave of light and get rid of the fear of the unknown and develop that strength. Because we got to stand up. We gotta humanize up. If we the owners and the makers, we the owners of this planet, right?
Yeah.
You that Jedi?
Huh?
Jedi's.
Yep.
What happened?
Knocking on the windows of your soul.
Right.
Now I just said Jedi's because I feel that you're in a Jedi zone right now. So I want to hit. Oh, yeah, you are. We got to be able to say that to each other. So therefore, when the time comes, we can be prepared for that type of war. And I'm tired of talking about it going around. It's like it's time to manifest it. So I'll give you that title. Let's go ahead and go to war, and let's make this thing right. You know what I'm saying? Let's stand up for this ultimate truth, for this beauty in it, because that ultimate peace is so beautiful. That serenity. You know what I mean? We to capture in life what most receive in death is a great thing because you're here to experience in the conscious. And that right there is manifestation. That is the whole goal of everything. So I'm enjoying the journey and the oyster giving up that pearl. I'm enjoying that part, being like you said, irritated. Because the irritation does spark the process of the pearl under deep water, so it all manifests anyway.
Yeah.
Because a pearl is not only beautiful, but it's also hard.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of sand, confusion. But it all can be a jewel.
Yeah.
So from that confusion, we all manifested. I'm with it.
And everything starts in the dark. What'd you say, priest?
Nah, sometimes you gotta be like, get your hands off me. Man, righteousness.
No, for real. I think everything is formed in the dark. If you really think about it. What'd you say, priest?
Now it's saying the temperature of your phone is too high.
Oh shit, your phone's heating up.
Right.
We just getting started.
Try to see if you can close any other apps in the background. If you hit a square on the bottom right,
Did he hang up?
He might have accidentally closed this app, but yeah, priest, if you can hear me, just close everything except Zoom, and that should cool it off a little bit. I think he has an iPhone. But yeah, that happens. Crazy. All right, well, we back here. Hold on, I'm checking for something right now. 13. So yeah, we're gonna go on to the song promotions here pretty soon, y'all. It's not too late to make a submission. I think right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 submissions we're gonna go through. We'll see if Priest calls back here in the next minute or so. Let's see what we got. All right, open this up here. I'm gonna check for super chat, see what we missed. Shout out to Danny Salinas. Danny Salinas wants to play a track at the end of the show.
Okay.
Called Jacob Never Died. That's cool. We're gonna play that. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to KP, Kev the Poet, for the triple hearts, 333. Shout out to Yaya, 777. Sorry I missed you earlier. And yeah, that's that for that. It's too bad the Dogon people didn't show up.
I know. I wanted to learn something today.
Yeah.
Next time.
I don't know if they're gonna get it next time because Priest doesn't like it when they don't show up.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is go ahead and start. Unless you want to add something or say something.
Just continue to stand in your light. Continue to thrive. Continue to strive. Continue to spread love and peace.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue to be on purpose and live a purposeful life.
Purposeful life.
Yeah.
Now I got you. You said you want. You know, I got.
I got caught up in the talking to Priest, so I was.
So go ahead and check out the kind right there. This is called Our Daily Red.
Our Daily Cab.
Yeah, that one's Our Daily Cab, and the other one's Our Daily Red.
So we're doing wine tasting right now.
Sure, go for it. But that's organic wine.
Organic.
It's pretty good. I got it at Sprouts.
I'm gonna taste this one.
Yeah.
You got this at Sprouts?
Sprouts. It's organic wine, and I think that one is the Sauvignon or something.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah. And then you gotta let me know which one's your favorite.
That is strong. I don't drink alcohol. That's strong. But this to be organic is strong. What?
That's how it is, I guess. And then that one's just a standard red. Yeah, that one's Our Daily Red right there. Pretty cool.
Let's see. Our Daily.
Yeah.
That Sauvignon is strong. Boy.
That's why I bring out the choices.
Right,
you know
boy.
I mean?
That one is strong. Okay.
When I got my guests over, I give them the option of that or.
I like this one better.
You like that one better?
Yes, because this one's strong. Boy, you put hair on your chest.
Carve your soul on
Yes.
your
That one's strong. I like this one better. I like our daily red.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
It should have the organic symbol right on it too, so you're good.
USDA organic since 1989.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we can just go right into the
Music.
Keep the party rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Actually, one segment that we do every now and then that I started was acknowledging birthdays.
Who birthday is it?
So let's see. Yesterday was Jeremiah's birthday.
Happy birthday, Jeremiah.
Let's see. Guru, the rapper.
Happy birthday, Guru.
Let's see. I'm trying to see who was well known here. Last Saturday was nope. Hold on. Some of these are unknown. Okay, on last Friday was Eddie Griffin's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Eddie.
Jim Jones,
Okay.
last Friday.
Happy birthday, Jim.
He was a Cancer. And then we're on the last Thursday. Ill Bill.
Ill Bill. Happy birthday,
From
Ill Bill.
Brooklyn. Yeah. And then tomorrow, nobody right here. Okay, so that's it for celebrity rapper birthdays.
All right. Happy birthday. happy birthday.
Hey.
And shout out to Ed Reen. He says, cheers, Myeoshi. Cheers. Salute.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, Ghost Busted says, rest in peace, Guru the Great. All right. Okay, on to the song promotion segment where we play tracks that were submitted to the show. This first one here is by Jimmy Hundreds. He's from Crenshaw District, Los Angeles.
All right, Crenshaw coming through. I feel it. I love it.
Yeah. This one is called Bitcoin Booty.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, here we go. I gotta make sure this is right. One second. I want to make sure this looks good. We got a super chat here. KP Kev the Poet says, Myeoshi, what was your spiritual journey before your parents passed, please? And if into sex energy, please Google Taoist Tantra and Kundalini Tantra.
My spiritual journey before my parents passed was still the same, love and light. I have a relationship with God. I know God. I know who He created me, who to be, who He called me to be. I didn't know Him on the level that I'm getting to know Him now, as far as solely dependent on Him. Like, I solely depend on Him because I can't call on my parents. And the fact that I was, my father was a pastor, so I have that embedded in me. But just regular love and light, have a relationship with God. I'm not really into religion. I believe it's relationship over religion. But I just solely depend on Him and just having really a deeper relationship now that I have literally faced death. Now that my parents have passed. So thank you for that. And thank you for the information. I will definitely Google that. I want to write that down. Do I have a pen? Oh, do this pen work?
Yes, it does.
Can I have a piece of paper?
Absolutely.
Thank you, KP Kev the Poet. I will be Googling. Thank you.
All right. On to the song. Jimmy Hundreds, Bitcoin Booty. Let's go.
We said it right. You heard him.
It's only one style.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty.
He said it right.
That Bitcoin booty, got that
Bitcoin booty.
That Bitcoin booty, got that
You already know.
Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin, she got that Bitcoin.
Monkey track.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin
Monkey track.
booty. That Bitcoin
You know what
booty,
it do?
got that Bitcoin.
Year 22.
That Bitcoin booty, got that
Strip
Bitcoin
hot
booty.
music.
That Bitcoin, she got that
Strip hot
Bitcoin
music.
I'm in the studio, got a call from Crystal. Her booty swole like my crypto portfolio. She make that ass bounce up and down like my Bitcoin. She got that grade A, kinda like a top sirloin. She say she don't need no man cause she cashing on her OnlyFans. Yeah, I ain't tripping cause I know I'm not her only man. It's cool cause she keep it tighter than a rubber band. She thinks she doing her thing, but I always got the upper hand.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin
Strip
booty.
hop
That
music.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin, she got that Bitcoin. Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty.
You know what
that
it is.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty.
That
That
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin
See what that
booty.
does.
That Bitcoin, she
Let's
got
go.
that Bitcoin.
She tips the strippers more than we do. Shiba Inu. She twerking ass no matter the venue. Advertising her menu. Trying to talk to her boy, you better stall it. If you ain't got no funds to put up inside of her crypto wallet. Buying low her booty when she drop it on stage. Then you sell it high like when she got the club in the maze. She got that crypto booty, but she crypto bougie. But she still a down to make her movies in the jacuzzi.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin booty, got that
Got that strip hop
That
music.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin, she got that Bitcoin.
That crypto bougie.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin
that
booty.
crypto
That
booty.
Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty. That Bitcoin booty, got that Bitcoin booty.
Okay.
Okay, I like the beat.
Yeah, good beat. It's going for that big club sound. I like the concept because we're going into the crypto world more and more and more. It's not going away. Crypto has just gone down. Now it's on its way back up. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to be always roller coaster. And it's only a matter of time before somebody started talking about Bitcoin booty and stuff like that. So that's cool. I like where you're going, man. Just keep going. Keep going. Thanks for submitting that track. That's cool. Keep rocking it. Good concept. She's thinking ahead, thinking of the future. Yeah, man. Good lyrics. I like the way his cadence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The hook, that Bitcoin, but like you always gonna remember the hook no matter what.
Yeah. He's just laying that verse like
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. Kind of reminds me of the game a little bit. It's cool. Let's see. Next up now we've got Teenage Christ. Y'all know Teenage Christ.
Teenage Christ.
Let's go. This track here is called Exodus.
For see, the pagans run after these things. Y'all want to learn how to seek first the king? Seek ye first his righteousness, allowed everything. His praise and worship's in your pain. God sent me to separate the tear from the grain. Bro, pray before you do anything. Your leaders is lame. Will Smith smack bro just cause he said his bro look like G.R.O.W.N. Oh man, come on now. Blessed be the poor in spirit. Yeah. That ain't pimp. Blessed be the poor in spirit, mourners and meek. God, kingdom verse Satan, them verse we. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. Y'all say show up as you are, but I can't show up with my wife. Alright, I see how it is. See, y'all playing church. So I'm here. Your purpose is to preach, teach, and heal. Watch, fight, and pray. And these devils go at war all through the day. Trust God's word like John the Baptist. Essence and practice was started by Catholics. See, y'all not ready for this. Keep on. No, see, y'all not ready for this. Cause see, if I take you there, I really gotta take you there. I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm not playing. The kingdom of God is within you. Read Luke 17:20. It's within you. Bring it out. Bring it forth. See? That's where Satan got y'all at. Thank you. The kingdom is within you. You out there buying them tools and toys. God help me. Oh, God help me. Word. See, I didn't even mean to go there. I was talking about the trinkets at Christmas. I'm gonna get on you sisters later. Get some love, man. I'm trying to talk to my brothers, right? Preach on. Yo. Yes, sir. Bring forth the kingdom. Right. Represent the Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from another. This I ask in Jesus' name. Yes, Lord. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank God for all the blessings.
Hey.
Hallelujah.
All right.
Hallelujah.
Teenage Christ. I want to say AKA Lord Galaxar. But yeah, man, you got skills. I just think you need a new mic. You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing distortion in that mic. You know, I'm always gonna break down the engineering. You just need a new mic. I would drop it down on the mix a little bit. Someone said that was a Nas beat. But yeah, I think your material's good enough to go on some original beats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's cool. I would just get a new mic. You know what I mean? It probably just needs it needs some compression. It needs, just go to Guitar Center or Sam Ash, spend $300 at least on any mic. It'll do fine, especially for hip hop, and you'll be cool. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Lord Galaxa. Well, I'm gonna say Teenage Christ.
Shout out to Teenage Christ.
He sent me 3 tracks. Check your email about one of them. One of them I can't play, so I sent you an email about that. But that gives you store credits. You've got credit to send a track. You can email me direct, ad@killerpriest.tv. You don't have to pay extra for another track because you have credit, because one of them I can't play. But here's one I can. This one's by Lord Galaxar. Also, he has 2 aliases. This one's by Lord Galaxar from the Gamma Quadrant, and it's called Coach Kandaka. I haven't heard this one yet, so
Shout out to all the
here we go.
sisters out there.
Take it from the top.
Shout out to all the positive sisters out there. Shout out to all the ladies that be inspiring the brothers and our tearing brothers down. We love y'all. She throwing hearts in the chat. Alright, well look at that. You giggity still got it, Galaxar, check that. Well, she a life coach, negative vibe, she squash it like some a brothers wanna kill themselves for getting up they hope. That's why I treat these ladies like Dr. Strange cloak. I'll be up in Oprah DM like what's going on, folks. Holla at me. I thought this song was about coach. My bad, dog. Some good trees though. Yeah, let me hit that shit. I was driving along and I saw an event where they were selling books outside. And as I cruised by, I saw this woman. She was a large, hefty woman with dark skin and some nappy braids, wearing a daishiki muumuu. And I saw her, and that was the description of her until I got closer. Had a chance to see her facial features, and I saw that she was beautiful. And the thought came to me, all women are beautiful, even the fat ones, even the ones that you might think with her muumuu and her daishiki and nappy braids, that she might not be your cup of tea. She's still beautiful. And then I took the thought further to where it's not just all women are beautiful, but we're all beautiful. And if I could apply that to myself and see the beauty within myself, how limitless this life may be. Whatever, nigga, pass that shit. Let me get that shit. Become the love you hope to attract. Need some regular weed. I'll probably come back as a piranha. I'll be eating with my school friends. Talking smack in the craft room, finally kicking it with the cool kids. There's a position called Bobby. Sometimes I don't even stick my dick in. I just ball my fist inside. Ow, nigga. What the fuck? Let's get back to Coach Kadar. She say she a Virgo, Lego, bro. She pick it in a motherfucker. They through your bones like vultures. Body like a sculpture. When she choose to, she make the whole chat room praise Jehovah. Elijah Muhammad, Philip Michael Thomas. For you, I blow the whole check on a jet, fly to the Bahamas. The jet got the swimming pool like some fly shit out the comic. Coach Kadar. Love is love. Keep the good energy flowing. We appreciate you. We love you. All this is chat. There's Myeoshe, Joe. It's like church. Don't be selfish. Don't come by yourself. Bring your sisters with you. Amen. Love y'all. Peace.
Oh God. Give it up for Lord Galaxa. I was gonna say, man, he better be saying nice things, because she can like erase him in a snap. You know what I mean? He would be gone if he said anything wrong. But that was cool. I was like, you know, he likes to stir things up. So shout out to Teenage Christ.
Shout out to Teenage Christ.
Yeah. Coach Kandaka approves. She says she's honored. Shout out to Disneyland for that footage from the Jungle Cruise. But yeah, all right. Shout out to what is it? Teenage Galaxar. Lord Christ. Good stuff, brother. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, he was showing appreciation there. He says Coach Kandaka is an amazing woman. We all agree to that. All right, fire. Yeah, I can't play the other track. I'm sorry, but I emailed you about that, so you'll know why. Okay, next up, we've got a track here from DJ Vulture from Detroit. This track is called Last Prayers.
You fucking dummies! Dummies! You can't take nothing from me!
It's good to hear turntablism nowadays. Good scratching. I like the style. It's like kind of an industrial rock hop. Reminds me of Corporate Avenger. I used to go to Cottonmouth King shows, and there was a group called the Corporate Avenger. You gotta check them out if you haven't heard of them already. But reminds me of them a lot because it's kind of industrial. You know what I mean? And it sounds like it's meant to be kind of like noisy, but at the same time rebellious, almost like a hip hop punk type of sound. So I could totally hear Corporate Avenger on top of that. Almost maybe ICP. That type of sound and everything, which, you know, it is a subgenre. It does exist, you know. So cool, good mix for what it is. That's dope. And I think you also noted that. Let's see. You can license a DJ Vulture beat at djvulture.beatstars.com. So for all y'all at home, go to djvulture.beatstars.com. You can license a beat. That is cool. And I'm gonna put your Instagram in the chat. Boom. So I'm glad you heard me last episode. To put your links in the chat, because then I can promote you even better. You know what I'm saying? So for future submissions to everybody out there, put your links in the notes, and that way people can link up with you. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Shout out to Triple JC. I got your email. I'll check that out. And Teenage Christ. Okay. Teenage Christ sent a track to replace the other one. And this one is called Rebuking Service.
He started it. Check my messages real quick. Oh, this nigga still typing tough. Okay. Fuck you too. Hold on, let me deal with the beat jacker. What a waste of a good sampler. How you getting bodied by a nigga old as Santa? Yeah, your beat's trash fella, rather rap over a acapella. My heat wave come like Martha and the Vandellas, dancing in the street. Yeah, get your dance on, baby, that's for sure, right? Push your wig back, nigga. Push your wig back like a sissy, study cosmetology. Cover girl got a new makeup for boys. Guess what they call it? ADF Scotty. Don't try me, nigga. I'll holla at your mommy. Matter of fact, put your mama on the phone right now. Dog your ass, then feed you puppy chow like. Boy, you picked the wrong child of God to play with. Hold on, Galaxy, so I turned around in spaceship. CERN opened up a portal, now it's demons everywhere. Stop by on my way to heaven, about to be up out of here. Recorded this song out in the fresh air. Barefooted up in the lawn chair. Ancestors, but shout out to moms, yeah. My God ignores your prayers, you an abomination. You popular with people of an ungodly nation. Another rapper better than me, stop playing. ADKP, jump in, somebody save him. I'm about to drown this nigga. Got receipts, this nigga started this shit. Go back, look at when this shit started. Wait till I tell baby to stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Better watch your back. Be still.
Hey.
I like how you put Friday part in there.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's funny. We got little diss tracks going on here and there, but it's all in good love. You know what I'm saying? That's how Lord Galaxar works. You know? But cool. All right, so that's that. Thanks for the submissions. Next we're gonna play our grand finale tonight is none other than Voltage Controller. Let's go, let's go. This track is called Green Light as a Feather. this could be the commercial.
Voltage control.
The all-new Lexus 4-wheel drive. Step into the future. Dystopian. Yeah. Clean. Clean energy. I like stuff like that.
He always do. He always give it to us though.
Yeah, he gives us a good atmosphere. And all the elements he used, all the sounds you used, very appropriate. Dude, that's a commercial. I wouldn't even think of that as a hip hop track. I wouldn't have anybody rap on that at all. I would put that into an album for publishing for commercials specifically. That is a commercial for either a futuristic car, for clean energy, for something high tech. That can definitely be placed. And don't forget, there's more money in getting your song in a commercial than there is in having a rapper jump on it, unless it's Priest actually. But that is that's really good.
Yeah,
That's
shout out to Voltage. He always give it to us though. Like he has the best beats ever, and they always like so smooth.
Yeah,
so smooth and clean, like you said.
that was very clean. I always listen to like what would I adjust, anything in the mix. The mix was great. I loved it. There's nothing I could actually even comment on. It was just good. Great job again, Voltage Controller. If y'all don't follow Voltage yet, make sure you do.
Shout out to Voltage.
Make sure y'all subscribe
Voltage Controller.
to Voltage CTRLRTV. And make sure you subscribe. He's got a lot of really good stuff. You guys definitely should be following Voltage.
Yeah, great work, Voltage.
And
Gotta check him out.
And he's one of our moderators.
Wow.
Yeah, smooth, says Bean Frank. K9 says, Voltage Controller, great work, bro. Very good stuff. Equator says, smooth operator. So to submit your tracks for the next show, which is going to be on, there's today, Monday. Wednesday.
Yeah. The 20th. July 20th.
July 20th. Submit your tracks for that show. KillahPriest.tv/song promo. And the link is in the description. So yeah, great stuff. Very cool. We don't know what's going to happen on Wednesday. We're kind of just going with the flow if you couldn't tell already. But we'll see what happens. Priest might be here. He may not. We'll see. Yeah, that's that. So shout out to everybody out there. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to add? Myeoshi.
No, not at all. Just want to continue to send love and light. Continue to lift everyone up. Everyone's going through something. Just want to continue to thrive and strive in this time and continue to let your light shine.
Very nice. Good advice. Well, you dropped some jewels today.
I did.
Yeah.
Just a little something. This literally, I be talking to myself, to be honest. It's like therapy.
You're kind of a natural at this. Man, you might end up having your own podcast one day, huh?
You know, you just never know what the universe have for you, you know?
Yeah, because you kind of seem like a natural at this. Like you've been doing this.
Yeah, I done radio before with the Hub Radio.
Oh, okay. That's
shout
what
out
it
to
is.
T. Shout out to Hub City Dre.
Okay.
They the ones that gave me my first opportunity and first shot. And they seen something in me. I'm like, radio. Ugh. It was like, you have the voice, you have the personality, so.
I did notice something because you popped on that mic so quick and you were so natural at it. I'm like, this can't just be because she's Leo.
Yeah.
I could tell you had some experience somewhere because you weren't even scared. You just, what's up, y'all? Like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I told Priest we're about to land.
And shout out to the cafe. I just want to say thank you for the love, for the appreciation, for loving me during this time that Priest is not here. Thank you for showing me so much love and admiration. Is a blessing to my life. So I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of the family.
Absolutely. Absolutely part of it, man. Do a little applause action for you.
I appreciate it.
Hey, you got some people in love with you right here.
I know, that's why I say I appreciate all the love. They just be showing me so much love in the chat room, so I appreciate that.
Somebody was asking if you were married.
No, I'm not married. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? That was earlier.
Oh, that was way earlier. Okay. No, but I appreciate all the love that I'm receiving right now, for real, from the bottom of my heart. It's overflowing.
Right, True says she looked like that lady they found on the moon.
Who is that they found on the moon?
I don't know what he's talking about, but I know we ain't never been to the moon. So
And who lady?
I think they just smooth talking.
Right. We got some smooth operators in the chat.
That's right.
Yes. Okay.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday.
See y'all. Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you.
Peace.
From being led through the desert naked, desperate for water, the Lord is my shepherd, destined for order. And we are a sheep who protect us from the wolves of the elected trying to do us evil. Never read the Bible for survival. All I know is rivals grab rifles, despiteful or disciples of God work and read Proverbs. For knowledge I starve and thirst. Deal with the sun and the moon and the stars a third. On the curb puffing herb. Nah, puff a verse, get drunk off his word. I observe spiritual things I seen. Israel in my dreams come true as I succumb to. In a lesson. What a blessing, learn from Timbuktu or King Tut's tomb in the Judge schools. From the Noah to the three sons, this the reason. Shem, Kim, and Japhet. Now open up the tablets, the origin from Shem, Peleg, and look in the mirror every day. Look at yourself. This is what the artists have felt. U-P-K, U-P-K, Great Millstone. U-P-K, Great Millstone. Solomon dies as king on splits. One tribe take to the sea in ships. Others stayed near Egypt, occupied the land till they grands had grands. While on the other hand, the one who set sail found a new plan. Forgot the old way, the law, the covenant. The other children grew up in it. The 70 AD, the reign of Titus advanced Fushis invaded with the army, weapons and navies, killing women and babies, causing Solomon all springs to flee deep into Africa. After the massacre, they went to Zimbabwe and Mozambique. Seen an ocean fleet that caused commotion on the beach with a Roman priest held his cross. Lives were lost. That's not the divine force. They quick and desperado to Morocco, where to develop other god codes. Also, when the law rose, check my bar flows. Where they shackled Solomon's children, shot them and killed them. Lots of them pilgrims, fought millions of miles under storm clouds. Where they met these peoples calling themselves Indians, never reminisce. Look at each other eyes and forgotten when. Prophecies from old, remember you was told from the voices of the scrolls, lost souls.